Obviously, frustration, disappointment, anger. We know as a team we didn't get the job done. We failed. We let a lot of people down in the process.
Were you surprised you didn't play at Trinidad and Tobago, considering how the rotations have been in the previous games?
I mean, so we always want to play. We know how big those games were. So whether it was Friday or Tuesday, everyone wanted to be on the pitch, and obviously only 11 guys. The manager makes his decisions, and we go with it. At that point, when you find out you're not in the starting 11, you're not playing, it's all about how you can help the guys and try and prepare them as best you can. But I think there's, regardless of the magnitude of game, as a professional, you always want to be on the pitch. You always want to be playing.
And you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think I remember part of the reason you came back to MLS and Atlanta United was playing time in preparation ahead of the World Cup in Russia. Is that correct?
That's not the only reason. There were some other reasons going on. But of course, my situation at the time, when I decided to come back, my situation at the time in England wasn't great. I wasn't playing. I surely wasn't playing consistently, and for me, it was about, like I said earlier, you want to play every game, and you want to play. You want to be in an environment where you're wanted and where you can contribute, both on and off the field.
I assume you know this or heard this, but Arena did resign, made it official this morning. What would you like to see in the next manager going forward?
I mean, there's been a lot of talk about complete overhaul, complete change, this and that. I don't make those decisions, clearly. We need someone that's going to, obviously understand what our region's about, and how to bring our team in terms of progress with younger players, with players that understand the magnitude of certain games, and ultimately makes us a better team, both as a footballing team and a team that can go and like I said, in these conditions, in these environments that we go into, understand how to get results.
You still plan on pursuing your international career, right? This isn't simply because the World Cup is now out of the question. We're not retiring from the international.
No. Every time you get called up to the national team, it's an honor. It's an honor. It's a privilege. You never take that for granted. I've never taken that for granted, and you understand what it means to represent your country at the highest level. So for me, going forward, if my name and number is called and selected to be part of the national team, I'll continue to go and help the team in whatever way I can, whether that's playing or whatnot. We've got a massive challenge now to get better as individuals, get better as a team, and make sure that we never repeat this.
What's the next first step then to put the team in the best possible position to qualify for the tournament?
First and foremost, you need to name a manager. So again, I don't make those decisions. That's up to U.S. Soccer. But we need to name a manager, and then go from there. It's a massive disappointment. Like I said, frustration, anger. We know we let a lot of people down.
In terms of back to Man United, it seemed like the team's a little bit more rusty after having that ball.
Yeah, the guys look good, full of energy. It's a good group of guys here, and when you get some time off and to rest your legs and probably at this point in the season able to rest your mind a little bit, it could show in terms of training, in terms of just the atmosphere as a whole. And so we're ready for a strong push now to obviously finish the regular season in a good way, and then get into the playoffs. And we all know it's a whole other beast once you get into the playoffs. So we want to make sure that we finish these 2 games in a positive way, and then look to go and make a run in the playoffs.
What's kind of the mindset of the last 2 games? Because you hear coaches and stuff in other leagues talk about it's the next game, it's the next game. But Joseph said after the game that you guys are maybe looking past these next 2 games.
I don't think we're looking past them. We're not looking past these games at all. We understand that we've qualified for the playoffs, but at the same time we know that we want to make sure that we have we're going to be in a position to host a home game. We know how good the atmosphere is in Mercedes-Benz, so it's important for us to make sure that we go to New York with the right mentality to get a good result. And then obviously we finish with a tough game against Toronto, who obviously they've won the Supporters Shield, but they've got something to play for in terms of a point total. So either one of these games is going to be easy. They're going to be hard games.
In that last Toronto game, they're opening it up fully into 70,000 plus. You guys might break the attendance record again. About that Orlando game, did you just kind of notice, having the full crowd there? Did you kind of notice that maybe like an extra supporters advantage?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've always said the atmosphere here has been unbelievable. And so when we opened it up for the Orlando game and we sold it out, it creates a special atmosphere. You hear the extra noise and whatnot, and we want to use that to our advantage, not only in the Toronto game, but hopefully going forward into the playoffs.
Anything else from Brad? Just New York FC itself, or New York, the Red Bulls. Wright Phillips, Rozier, just talk about their front line and their midfielders and what challenge they present to the defense.
I mean, I think Bradley Wright Phillips has proven he's a goal scorer in this league year after year. He's lethal in and around the box, so he makes good runs. He's able to get on the end of balls, and that starts with the vision from Sasha. He's a player that obviously I grew up playing with back when we started at Chivas with the national team, and I've seen him grow as a player, and so we got to make sure that we get pressure to the ball and not allow him time to pick a pass, because like I said, if he's able to pick a pass, he's able to find Bradley Wright Phillips. There's a reason why he's got so many assists this year. And then, like I said, Bradley Wright Phillips is very good in and around the goal. So.